did you do that? How did you do that?
Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the almost Immortal Warrior in the current PTS, basically how the patch notes have affected this particular build and what I've done to alter it so far. Now, this isn't a build video because I don't generally do that on PTS, so I make sure I farm the gear properly and put it on and then present it, but I'm going to explain to you what's been going on, and then I'll show you a clip of it performing. Now, if you're already familiar with this build, you know, of course, that he takes a serious amount of damage and heals from the damage that he takes, basically, due to certain procs that come off of this set, which is in a separate video linked in the description. He had decent resists. I mean, they're not too bad. Let me put some resist buffs on. Am I on the right bar? Maybe. High recovery, all that kind of stuff. His resists are okay, like not far off soft cap and hard cap on both resistances, but basically that's with a buff and all the rest of it. The new setup, which I'm messing with, it's not set in stone and it's not a build finished, but so far on PTS I've been using the Iron Blood set alongside some of this setup, and it's ridiculous. It's got resist buffs, it's got health buff, it has got major protection based on taking damage. Now, of course, when you take that damage and it procs, you have, I believe, 15 seconds, it might be 10, I forget. You get a certain amount of seconds, possibly 10 actually, where you have major protection and you move slower. That's your risk for reward, you move slower. But you look like the Terminator, eternal shiny metal, which is awesome. Now, I mixed that with a Legion, so I was tanky as hell, and the Legion procced a lot, and it healed me. And I wanted to try and fill the downtime on major protection, so I don't know if I've got one on me. I might not have, because this is on the live server. I don't have one on me. Yes, I do. This here also gives you high resists and major protection for 12 seconds with a 15-second cool. It can happen once every 15 seconds, so it's got a 3-second cooldown or so. You can just keep proccing. But I wanted to fill that gap. It's an 8% chance on both sets. They're both the same buff, so no, they do not stack, but one can override the other. So if one's running for 3 seconds, the other one can stagger on top of it, which is quite nice and increases the uptime. Now, ZeniMax made the pirate skeleton quite tactical. They made it so that it doesn't proc if you have a damage shield on. So what I was doing and what I was testing is basically making one set activate and using tactics, keeping shields up deliberately, so when it got halfway through its timer, I let go of my shields and let the other one proc over top to keep the cooldown minimal. Basically, they stack on top of each other to keep the uptime, not to increase the overall damage mitigation, but to keep them both running on top of each other to keep major protection up for as much as possible. And this worked. So don't nerf it. I made a meaty tank. It's fine. Anyway, if this doesn't break and if it comes through from the PTS, yes, I will of course do a full video for it, and obviously I'm going to do one for this build anyway. But so far so good. So I'm going to show you a fairly sizable clip of running into Hellra and just running up to the War Priest at the top and getting smacked about like hell, and you can see how he survives on his own. Now, of course, you have to shield, you have to buff, you have to keep your heals up and all the rest of it, and you have to heavy attack to get your stamina back. You will never, ever, ever have to tank that many things. It is just an extreme example of how much punishment he can take. But here goes, hope you like it. Just short of 2, maybe 1.8, 1.9. If I go all divines, my resists will be fine because I'm way over cap anyway. So then that will boost that stone even more. I also use some CP points in Bastion for shields. You can do, yeah, but I don't really need to. Yeah, resists are too high, so we can tweak them a little bit. Come on, potion. Buff. Buff. What are we looking at? Magic recovery. 1.9. Happy with that. Brilliant. Never use Mistform, though I feel like I should as a tank. Sometimes you should. I'm going to show you where. Well, I'm going to piss these off first of all. Okay, see the big ones? He's going to heavy attack me. He can't. If you miss form, it goes straight through you. Whoops, missed that one. Oh, double whammy. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Look at that for a fucking heal. Oh my god. I'm dead now. Must be. No? Holy shit, Batman. He's heavy attacking me. Block. So's he. Block again. Oh, missed that one. You're never, ever, ever going to have to tank all these at once, but you can. Oh, missed it. Wow. You do have to pay attention to a lot to your resources, but again, you're never going to need to do this. This is extreme. Oh, I saw that heavy attack coming as well. Dickhead. What? 40k fucking heal. Charles Blocker, boom, get in. There you go, that's how you get that achievement. Bring this in here, get the Undaunted achievement straight away. PTS on PC, I'm using gamepad mode, so I'm actually using my PlayStation control pad. But on PC, if you use gamepad mode, it shows Xbox buttons. I'm dead. Boom! No, I'm not. Come on. Get your resist buff on, Zai. Come on, sort it out. Look over the shoulder, there's an army of archers pinging at me. Take a breath. This is filthy. Boom! Oh my god. Damage mitigation. Oh my face. Oh, I fell over. Can't even see. Boom. Whew, that was close. Holy shit. Almost Immortal Warrior next patch. Kind of. I'm also testing out a new set and some other stuff. And we didn't have all the gear to start with on PTS, so we had to go and farm it. And I can keep around 90% uptime on major protection while also firing off the leech in left, right and centre. And it is awesome. Just get smacked in the corner, just let him hit me. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Hit the sub button, you're welcome. I'll show you the sets in a minute, if you haven't seen it already. It was on the stream, but it's quite a while ago now. You see me testing it and trying to keep 100% uptime on major protection, and it was close. If I put the control down, I will die. Oh shit, I thought I was going to then. Rotation, keep your heavy attacks up, keep your buffs up, keep your shields up. If you get in trouble, heal. There's no set rotation to this, you kind of have to pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, it is killing them. And so is the volatile armor, because if they hit me, they do, it does damage to them. Pyro Skeleton and the other is kind of the whole point. One runs out, major protection, the other one kicks in. It stays on all the time. Boom! Big heal. Should see it from the end. Me and Pap's point of view. Where are you guys? I can't even see where you are. This is nuts. You're just dancing on fire. I am indeed. Henrik, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Captain Jack is on the rum, and the Immortal Warrior is on something else. The rock opposite the valley. Hang on, I'm looking at the mobs at the same time. On the rock opposite the valley. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're there! Holy shit. Just let him hit me. Okay. Man, this is awesome. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Game breaker in action. Would this be OP, more OP in duels? Duels it probably wouldn't do you any good. You just wouldn't die. Oi! They got me. Well. Now, I've been messing with it ever since that particular live stream. Of course, we didn't have the Legion on PTS, so I had to go and farm it live as well. We had to go and do a few random normal ICPs, get the gear and test it out. So we did. And with a little bit of tweaking off of the stream, I managed to actually put all the pieces together, get a few more optimal traits that I required, and I can actually get him hard capped on all resistances with the same build with no resist buff. This one here, not required. No Mighty Chew Down and no buff. Major Ward and Major Resolve was not needed. So that's something else to look forward to. You may actually have better sustain even more than you already do with your Magicka because you never have to cast this. But that's to come. I'll show you how it all works and how it gets all put together in the new update for the build video once the expansion or the DLC goes live, so long as they don't break anything. So there's something to look forward to there. Any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I generally answer every single question I see, although if there's a big amount of questions all at once, they kind of, a couple of them get lost. But so don't take it personal if I miss them. I'll keep an eye out if I can. First of all, thank you all very, very much for subscribing, for supporting. There's been many generous donations and Patreon supporters alongside the live streams, which of course this week we had Zenimax join one of the live streams in the chat, talking to all the subs and the viewers and all the rest of it, and myself as well. Then also we had the UK community manager of Bethesda, Sarah Wellock. She came in as well. So those live streams are all there for you to see as well. I appreciate all the support from everybody, from Zos, from Bethesda, and of course you guys. Thank you all very much so far. If you do want to help support the channel outside of YouTube, there are many links in the description for Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, and of course the website xynodegaming.com. Once again, thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.